Hi, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here. Um, I've known you, Gina, for many years now, probably close to 17, and you're always interesting and you're always doing interesting things. So, I'm here today to speak about what I do. I'm a naturopath and I have a natural skincare company. Um, and I guess I'm going to let you lead me on what you want me to talk about because I'm happy to just talk about my products that I make. But if you have anything else that you'd like to speak about, so I'll give you a little, in a nutshell, I'll just tell you all the things that I do, and then you can broaden from there what you think. So about 10 years ago, I entered the world of natural skincare. Before I was doing skincare, I was working as a naturopath, primarily in the field of nutrition, where I worked from the principles of Chinese medicine to create balance in my cooking. So the five organs, the five tastes, how to achieve balance, really, to make a healthy dish that would work well with all the body's different systems and organs. And basically what I did was I took what I was doing in the kitchen and I moved it over into cosmetics. And it's the same principles that I would use in cooking, but now without any calories. So it was a pretty, the same oil where you would start off, the same spices and herbs and the same exact natural elements that were creating balance in your digestive system, but so much broader. And I also find it so much easier because it's very difficult for many people to switch over to a healthier diet, but it's so easy to switch over to a healthier skincare item. Women, primarily, sometimes men as well, are moisturizing. Why not use a product that's 100% natural, zero chemicals, with everything that you need? So when I create a skincare item, I look at all the different systems. I look at the hormones, I look at the digestive system, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the stomach, the liver, and all those different functions of the body. And inside every skincare product, I put different herbs and spices that balance that system in order to just create a product that's well-rounded, I should say. That's really what it's about. And so the morning products have ingredients that will wake you up. The evening products have ingredients that relax you and help you sleep, because sleep is really the best way to heal. And so many people lack a good night's sleep. So just getting people to sleep well is like 90% of the work. So there's that. Other things that I do, and then I specialize. So there's the whole face, and then you have the eyes, the lips, the neck, all these different areas of concern where people are going, oh, this bothers me, that bothers me. Personally, I think everybody is beautiful at whatever age, and I don't have a problem with aging at all. My issue, if I wouldn't even call it an issue, is the skin is our largest organ, and our goal is to keep it healthy, because when you keep your skin healthy, you're actually encouraging your immune system to work properly, because your skin is your first barrier to the world. Having healthy skin, which is well nourished, strengthens your immune system. And by strengthening your immune system, your whole entire body works better, which is also why it's so important not to put anything toxic on your skin. Your skin absorbs everything that's put on it. And here we're going over into the negative a bit, but the FDA and everybody else who followed allowed toxins to be put into your cosmetic products because they decided, without any real basis, that whatever you put on your skin won't be absorbed into your body. That is so untrue. Everything that you put on your skin gets absorbed into your body. And as a result, all those toxic ingredients that people are putting on their skin get absorbed by the skin into the blood, into the organs, and they are poisoning people. 50% of breast tumors contain toxins found in cosmetic products. And in my opinion, that's criminal. So I'm happy to hear what you would like, what you think about what I'm saying, if you have any questions, what you would like me to expand on. Anything? You want me to just keep talking?
Well,
I
I
don't.
would like to know, I personally would like to know more about how you balance, because you talked about the same, you do the yin yang, the expansive contraction balance in food. How do you apply that to the skincare products?
How do I apply? Well, let's start talking. Well, it's easiest if I start when talking about the food and then how I just transferred it. So in food, you have 5 flavors, right? You have the salty, the sweet, help me out here. Salt, sweet, bitter, sour, and pungent, right? So each of those have a spice or a food itself that creates that flavor. So many of those ingredients that you're using in the food, you find in essential oils, be it turmeric, coriander. I just made a face serum for the morning. It has coriander, which balances your digestive system. It has coffee, which wakes you up and is so much better than drinking your coffee because it doesn't make the stomach acidic. So it's actually a safe ingredient in skincare, much healthier than used in a drink. So get your daily dose of caffeine through your skincare products, right? What else is in it? Vanilla, which is just wonderful and relaxing and makes everybody feel good. Lemongrass, which it contracts your blood vessels, right? What else is in it? Geranium, which is excellent for your hormones. Geranium works on cleaning out the liver, and the liver is in charge of the hormones. So by I always include products that are very good for your hormonal system, which is also where the liver is, so by including the geranium, I'm not only creating this beautiful, relaxing smell in the face serum, I'm also using an ingredient that helps the liver to function better, and as a result, your hormones. Let me think if I can think what else is. Oh, myrrh. That's what was in it. Myrrh people aren't really using for cooking. It was one of the ingredients that was used in the temple. It increases blood flow, right? And it is very, very good in skincare products, also because it helps edema, people that are swollen or whatever. So by increasing the blood flow, especially post-menopause, you have a tendency to retain water. So this allows all that excess water to leave the body and to move out through the kidneys. What else is in this? Let me just think. Rose. So rose is excellent for women, right? It rose corresponds to the female reproductive organs, and it gives women the most beautiful skin in the world. It's about love. In addition to being about female reproductive organs, it also opens up the heart, right? So here you have the heart chakra, which is opening, and it just relaxes the skin, gives you a beautiful glow, and prevents aging and wrinkles. That's another thing. When you're relaxed, you don't scrunch up your face and make muscles, which cause the wrinkles. When your face is relaxed, you're breathing better. There's eucalyptus. Speaking about breathing better, eucalyptus will open up the lungs, right? The breath comes in and out. The skin is an extension of the lungs, right? And so by breathing better, your skin looks better. There's lavender, of course, because lavender is the mommy, and the mommy's always in the picture, right? So we have lavender in that formula, and I'm just taking a look at my oils here, seeing if I forgot anything. Juniper. Oh, and patchouli. So patchouli is relaxing, and it's an antidepressant, and it also is used as an appetite suppressant. So probably because it's an antidepressant, some people are stress eaters. And so by including an antidepressant, which is also, it suppresses the appetite, you have already a relaxation that's happening in your digestive system and moving on from there. But what was I? Oh, and then because this was created originally as an evening formula, it knocked people out. They would just fall right asleep. So I used the coffee to wake them up. And in addition, I used juniper as a stimulant. So the juniper is also, it's a bit pungent, right? And it's also a stimulant and it gets everything moving. So that was the formula that I made today. That one is Vitaglow Morning. It's one of my more popular face serums. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's why I'm a little stoned now. So I tend to babble when I'm stoned. When I work with the oils, I'm just always on a high. They like wake you up. You're like, woo. Okay.
So you're an alchemist, huh? You're an alchemist.
I
So
guess.
is it
More of a witch.
more of a witch?
More of a witch than an alchemist.
So is it the same or the same principles maybe as aromatherapy?
It is aromatherapy again, but
it is
aromatherapy is the use of essential oils, right? And you could use them in any way possible. Again,
nice.
The way I use them is to create balance, right? A balance with all the different systems, which is a harmony, which creates this peaceful element on your skin and in your face and in life. So yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Who else has a question?
Hmm?
No, I'm opening the floor. If anybody else would like to ask, here's your chance.
I would come back to the vitiligo, this skin disease that makes, these white spots in your face, on your skin, and other parts of your skin too.
Right.
Do you have any essential oils that you would recommend for this?
So I make a great product for vitiligo, however you say it. Blah. And then
easy for you to say.
And I actually have a few customers with it, and so I make it up special order. Again, that's not one of the products that I bring forward, but I use bobchi oil, which is excellent, outstanding for it. Turmeric, geranium, all these things that will clean out the liver. If you're interested, I could pull out the formula and tell you what's in it.
From Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Mike and Maria, you want to mute yourselves?
But primarily, I think one of the most important ingredients for, can I say it, vitiligo is, no, I didn't get it.
Rega, it is vitiligo.
Vitiligo. No,
Vitiligo.
Yeah, so one of the most important ingredients for that is bobchi oil, which is an oil from India. It's very dark in color, and it just does wonders for it. Okay. Anyone else?
Thank you. Yeah. And you use this oil, you import it from India and you put it into your recipe?
Yes, I do. And you have to be careful not to overuse it. I think I never use more than 10%, and I might even use less than 10%. It is very strong, and it's also phototoxic. So you don't want to wear it during the daytime, only the evening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Perhaps I can have your something to write you or to contact you.
You can contact me always through my website, either simanavon.com or Navon Naturals, which is the name of my company. You could Google search for me, and I'm happy to share with you the ingredients that I use, if not the entire formula, or I'm happy to make up some for you. Okay.
Yeah. Had you been around the first hour that we have spent together here?
No, I'm sorry. I needed to make up some formulas, which is why I'm stoned.
Okay.
But yes, what the discussion? What was that about?
About food and skin and health and skin.
Yeah, so it's so important. Again, so I started my journey in the kitchen. Now I continue in a different kitchen, but I'm still in a kitchen, But the digestive system and the skin are partners. Where the skin is the first miasma, it's the first indication that something is wrong, right, with the body, right? You have the skin, the organs, and the brain, right? So the skin is a wonderful messenger to tell us what's going on with the body. And really, to improve your skin, you must also improve your diet. If no matter how much skincare products you're going to put on, if you're going to be drinking Coke and having French fries every single day, your skin's going to be a mess, So, and I work with teens as well, and I always say to them, you must address your diet. If your skin is important to you on whatever level, then you need to avoid oily foods, deep fried foods.
So, Sima, for a person, hold on. For a person who is eating a good diet, and by that I define it, where'd you go? Wait a minute, Sima. Sima. Hold on, I lost her. There you are.
Pardon?
So my question is, for a person who eats a good macrobiotic diet, which in my humble opinion is the best there is, do they need skincare products?
Of course you need skincare products, because your skin is exposed to the environment, and you want to keep it supple. You want to keep it moisturized. Also, sometimes even just coconut oil creates a barrier between you and the sun, you and the wind, you and your environment, right? It's like going outside naked, right? You wouldn't go outside without clothing. So don't go outside without covering your skin in some kind of protection, right? Your clothing protects you, but nothing's protecting here, nothing's protecting here. You want to keep them moisturized as a way of sealing the moisture in your body and protecting toxins from entering.
I always understood that we have pores and they're supposed to breathe. And I always thought oil would prevent that from happening.
No, the opposite. The oil lubricates the pores and allows them to breathe better.
Huh.
Sometimes acne, right? Acne is a very good way of looking at it, because you see the results. Sometimes you could treat acne, but if they're not going to moisturize, then you're not going to see the best results, because the oil lubricates the pore, allows it to open and drain, right? And that drainage is also the breath, right? So yes, keeping your skin moisturized is an excellent way to keep it healthier.
But aren't there certain kinds of oils that clog pores? Perhaps that's what Clara was referring to.
Right. So you have oleic and linoleic, right? And I always get them mixed up, and you would think I would know better, but I don't. So I'm not going to say which one is which, but some of them actually help oily skin and some of them help drier skin. So for example, grapeseed oil is an excellent oil for somebody with acne, but you would never use like almond oil, which is excellent for older skin. So you wouldn't use dry skin, you would never use that for acne, because that would make them break out. And the same, the grapeseed oil wouldn't give the same richness to a dry skin. Also, for example, beeswax, right? Which I'm not vegan in my products. I'm vegan, right? I use beeswax because it is I actually source my beeswax from my friends with their beehives, and it's ethically sourced beeswax, which is important to me. But that would completely clog up the pores of a teenager, and you would never use it on a teenager. But for somebody with dry skin, whose skin is cracked, and like you look at them and you just feel bad, because like, oh my goodness, just do something, your skin is dry and flaking and it needs help. So beeswax is brilliant. Again, beeswax on its own you wouldn't use, but you would combine it with other butters like shea butter, coconut butter. These are jojoba, which is a wax as well, but you combine it with these rich ingredients which will lubricate the drier skin. Was that helpful?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yes.
Any
My
for
daughter chided me for using, I think, hand lotion on the face or something. She said, no, hand lotion, you only use on the hands, face lotion only on the face. Is there any changeable stuff?
Okay. What I recommend, instead of saying hand lotion, face lotion, is learning to read ingredients. So my foot lotion, which is people use on their hands, I would never recommend for the face because it is so unbelievably rich, right? I made it for my husband's dry, cracked, yucky feet. And it works amazing on dry, cracked, yucky feet. But it also has ingredients that on the face wouldn't be amazing. I also add pepper oil to my foot. People use it on their hands as well. They discovered that they love it for their hands. But in this balm, it's so rich, it's a balm. There's pepper oil to increase the circulation to the extremities, which is brilliant, but I would never suggest somebody put pepper oil on their face, right? Because that would just be a lot. So, but in addition, I don't know what skincare products you're using. Most hand creams, other than mine, are a combination of water and oil, right? So your first ingredient or your second ingredient might be water. As soon as you have the ingredient water in your product, it is using preservatives. It is, you cannot have a skincare product with water and oil and not have a preservative, because the combination creates an environment for bacteria. And the preservative kills the bacteria. But as soon as you have a preservative in your product, that's toxic by definition. You have preservatives that are more toxic and you have preservatives that are less toxic, but by definition, they're not natural and they are dangerous, right? So that being said, the most important thing to learn to do is, just like you know how to read the ingredients on your food packages, learn to read the ingredients on your skincare packages, and tell your daughter also that more important that if it's a hand cream that should be used on the hands or a face cream that should be used on the face, she should check if her products have water in them. And as soon as it has water, the last few ingredients will be a preservative, right? And those are all the ingredients that you can't pronounce, right? So, you know, when your ingredient has 3 or 4 syllables in it, you want to stay away. But it's not really so much that it's a problem to use a hand cream on your face. It's just what they're putting in it, if it's too rich for the face. Yes. Anyone else? Was that clear?
Mike and Maria, I think you had a question at some point.
Something about the dark something.
No, what we're considering is what you said at the very beginning, that a different skin has different requirements. The mouth, the nose, the eyelid, and such. Would you like to give us an example of the difference in a formula for eyelids and earlobes, something like that?
Earlobes, I've never made a product for earlobes, but if I would like shrink them. But hold on one second, let me just get this. Okay, so I'm in my clinic, so I have all the products right here. I'm just reaching over to get them. Okay, this is, for example, the product that I made this morning, right? This is VitaGlow Morning, and it is a face serum, right? Now, it has all kinds of ingredients that are really good for your face. As you can see, it's a light serum, right? And it's really nice and soothing. Okay, now I'm taking off my glasses so I can't say anything. But here, this, for example, is the eye serum. The eye serum specifically has ingredients that are good for your eyes and your eyelids, right? It has, right? This has carrot oil to help prevent cataracts and to improve night vision. It has hemp oil to help prevent glaucoma. The reason I created this product was because my mother has glaucoma and the pressure in my eyes was building, and I wanted to find a natural way to prevent myself from getting glaucoma. So the hemp oil here was excellent for that. In addition, you have pomegranate oil. It's full of antioxidants, and it's just really good for the health of the eyes. You have cypress, which improves the function of the lymphatics and tightens the blood vessels. What that means is that it addresses the dark circles under the eyes and the puffiness, right? You have geranium, which is just so good for the eyes because the eyes are an extension of the liver. So you want products that are good for the liver, which means they're good for the eyes. So that's the geranium. Frankincense as well is just very, very good for the eyes. And then I put in it sandalwood because sandalwood is a relaxant. And what happens is we're constantly using our eyes, even in sleep. So by using a product that helps the eyes to relax, you're breathing better, your eyes are breathing better, your muscles are relaxing, everything works better. So this is the difference, right? So again, here I spoke about before all the ingredients that I put in VitaGlow, and here's the eye serum products. So my products for the eyes specifically address the eyes. In addition, I have, no, not this. I have this product, which I love. This is, oh my God, this is such a good product. This is the concealer, right? What this does is it has cucumber seed oil, which cools down the area under the eyes and helps also to build and strengthen the skin. A lot of us, because of all the eye movement, have a lot of heat in this area. So the cucumber seed oil cools it down. It totally drops the pressure for those of you who are worried about glaucoma, which is 50% of women over the age of 50, I believe. So yay, that's me. I don't know how many other people here, but so that is very, very important for the health of the eyes as well. And then I made one more product for the eyes. I have it here as well. So this is Double Lash. This actually helps to lengthen the brows and the lashes, and it also causes the brows to grow back if you're losing your brows. So why is that important? Just like our skin protects our body, our lashes protect our eyes, and they block the dust. If you live in the Middle East like I do, there's a lot of dust in the air and there's sunshine. So by having long lashes, you're improving the health of your eye. And also this product as well helped to drop my pressure. So when I create a product for the eyes, I'm looking at the health of the eyes themselves, right? So those are the three products which address the eyes. For the earlobes, I've really never done anything. I would love to shrink my earlobes, but I'll think about it.
The earlobes, I mentioned because one of the essential massages, one of the essential doings that we do is we massage the earlobes,
which is fantastic.
Which of course the kidneys. Yeah. And so let's approach it then from that standpoint, that you have these appendages called ears that are tied to the kidneys. What kind of oil would you use for that then?
Circulation. You could use any of the face serums because they're to strengthen the kidneys. Any of the products would strengthen the kidneys because they all contain ingredients which encourage the bladder and the kidneys to function better, and also all the other organs as well. So I'm going to start doing that from now on. Thank you very much. When I put on my face serums, I am now going to do a little ear massage with it as well.
There you go. Absolutely.
Except in Chinese medicine, the large earlobes are actually a good thing. So
yeah.
I'm not sure that I want that, but I will certainly let you know how it goes.
That's the alkalinity storage, according to Herman Ihara from California. That is where your alkalinity storage comes into play in your kidneys. And the
Yeah.
way to tone that, to tonify that, of course, is to give your ears a good massage.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I never thought about it because, again, I work more on cosmetic, but you are absolutely correct. And I am going to now include that as part of my daily routine. Thank you.
I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy for us too. Thank you.
I did
Yes.
want to mention, sorry, I did want to mention one other product for the eyes, which is this, which is an eye balm, right? So this is what I was discussing before, a very thick, rich cream. This is not the sample, but I don't know if you could see how thick and rich this is, but a lot of people have a tendency to get fine lines here or here. So this seals those areas. This is a product with beeswax, right? And this will seal the area and prevent all that dryness from happening, right? Which is the excess use of the muscles, the heat. And so by moisturizing this area, you're improving the health of the skin there and helping to prevent all those fine wrinkles, which are a sign of aging. Sorry, that was one more thing that you could also use on your earlobes, right? Because most people don't have dry flaking earlobes, but if you do, that would be an excellent product for it. What else?
So Sima, I'd like to mention that you may know that the earlobes are a sign of a strong constitution. So don't shrink yours.
I feel like, that song, "Do your ears hang low, do they wobble when you go?" I'm getting there. I'm like, I look in the mirror, I'm like, start singing that song to myself. And I know that. And a child born with good, healthy earlobes is much healthier and all those things. But, aesthetically.
We have another. No. We have another question.
I have no filter when I'm stoned. So okay, yeah.
Tina.
Stoned on the oils, not stoned on anything else, but yes.
Tina Weiss is asking, any recommendations for dark skin spots caused by too much sun?
Yes.
If it gets dry, if I forget sun protection.
Okay, so first of all, are they sunspots or are they liver spots, right? And they are addressed similarly to vitiglio. Did I say it correctly? Who knows?
I think so. It just came right off, rolled
Yes,
right off.
not too much thought there, right? So first of all, sunscreen. I make a fantastic sunscreen, which is made with red raspberry oil and zinc, right? So that's first of all, protect your skin, and then preventing it from happening is half the game, right? Once you've already developed the skin spots are fat that is under the skin, and you need to break up that fat in order to allow the spots to disappear. And for that, you treat it the same way with the bobchi oil. In addition, you would add lemon, stuff like that, to bleach the skin and just create a healthier skin, and then the sunspots would disappear. Okay.
Could you also ask about a nail care product?
Oh, okay. So unfortunately today, so many people are doing manicures, gel manicures, and nail polish, and it's horrible. So if any of you are doing that, obviously they cause cancer, plus hormonal imbalance, all those other things. Your nails are beautiful. You don't need to put color on them. Just let them be natural. Okay, probably, yes, good. So this probably is not the nail polish crowd, but there was just a study that came out actually connecting gel nail polish to cancer. Duh. Okay, yes. So now if you want to strengthen your nails and buff them and make them look shiny, any essential oil will do. Like take a base oil, which could be anything from coconut oil, even olive oil, anything that you have around your house. You want to get fancy, use almond oil, but anything will do. And then add any essential oil to it, and it will just strengthen your nails. The one that is specifically used for nails is lemon oil, which will give it that shiny buff, right, that we all want in a nail. And again, lemon is phototoxic, so you would only use it at night. But any of the products, the essential oils that I mentioned for the liver will also be good for the nails. Okay? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I have a question.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on just a
Yes.
minute, Audrey,
Oh.
because we just had a few others right before you. Michelle
Oh,
is
I'm sorry.
asking. That's okay. First of all, Tina's thanking you. Then Michelle is saying that there are organic nail polishes. And she goes on to ask, I'll just finish, could you talk about cracked and dry lips?
Okay. So yeah, I haven't looked into the organic nail polishes. I have heard that they aren't great. If you found something that is good, that is really 100% natural, I would love it if you could share that information. Because even if I'm not interested, I do have other people that are interested, and I would love to hear about it. With regard to lips, as I'm sure you're aware of in the macrobiotic diet, is dryness in the stomach, right? So first of all, you want to make sure that your body is properly absorbing water, be it water that you're drinking, teas, or from your fruits and vegetables. And you want to make sure that your kidneys don't have too much heat in them, right? And so that's first of all. Second of all, a balm that we discussed before with beeswax. My lip balms are beeswax, shea butter, coconut butter, and mint oil. Super simple, super easy. You could cook it up yourself. I have them, I don't actually sell them, but I sell them together with a lip balm, which is something cosmetic. Women, as men as well, as we age, our lips get thinner, right? So to prevent signs of aging, you want to plump up your lips, and you want to do it not with Botox and not with fillers. You want to do it naturally, right? So cinnamon, clove are both ways to do that, but they're very drying for the lips. And then I make a lip balm, which I sell together with a lip balm, right? So, but it's equal portions of beeswax, ethically sourced beeswax, coconut butter and shea butter and some mint. Okay.
Audrey, did you want to speak?
Yes, first of all,
perfect.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, first of all, I just want to say it's remarkable how many remedies for every part of the body that you are creating. So I just wanted to commend you on that. But I have two questions. One, I use, and I think it's pure shea butter for my hands. So that would be fine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Always go pure. If you're not going to buy something fancy, go pure, basic, and get ethically sourced shea butter, which exists. Get it organic if you can. Get it non-refined if you can as well. And yeah, but for sure.
So I buy it at a mom's market, and I really don't know if it's pure and organic and all that you're saying.
Ask them.
Say it again?
You can ask them.
Sure. I shall. And then the other question I have is for older women. They always talk about retin-A, which I don't use, and that all your creams should have, I think if I'm pronouncing it correctly, I'm not home, so I can't look it up, hyaluronic acid or something
No,
like
you do
that.
not want to use that. No. That stuff is toxic. Do not use that. Retinol is also toxic, but really, no. Stay away from that. Yes, but bobchi oil is natural retinol. But retinol is vitamin A chemically made, right? So the bobchi oil is high in vitamin A, which is why it treats all those other conditions, but it does the same exact thing as your retinol will do. Maybe it won't do it as quickly, but it's not going to kill you.
So hyaluronic acid, which they recommend for all older women, is toxic.
Of course.
I figured, but I thought I would ask. And I can I'm sorry, I'm in a car,
Um,
but
I-
I could you spell the type of what kind of oil?
BABCHI, Babchi. But you
CHI.
must, but you have to dilute it. You can't use it pure.
Well, I'm sure you have one.
Yes, I make up a serum for, of course I do, right here. Actually, oh my God, I made this up. This is amazing. This is my newest face serum, and it is specifically for the older skin type where it has bobchi oil in it, but it also has um, um, Nigella seed oil, which lowers the blood pressure. It has hinoki oil, which is a Japanese cypress, which also it's like this super relaxing, drops your blood pressure. Wow. It has vetiver, which is
I
incredible.
love.
Yeah, you put it on, you go right to sleep. It has lemongrass as well. It has rose. I made it up probably 2 months ago, and I'm getting feedback on it. Wow. Like people use it the next day, there's something, wow. That's really the feedback on that. So so that's the one I have. And then I also have this one, which is just for the sunspots. So if you have high blood pressure, you would get the first one that I recommend. And if not, so the Clarity Serum is used to treat the sunspots.
Where are you located?
I'm in Efrat in Gush Etzion in Israel.
Oh, you're in Israel.
I am, but I ship. If you go on my website, you could order on my website, simanavon.com, navonnaturals.com. And if some of the products are not yet on the website, you could send me an email telling me which other products you want, and I am happy to ship them out to you. Okay?
Thank you.
Another
very much.
question, please. It says, Ginat, please ask about the type of geranium that is used for the essential oil.
Rose geranium.
Another question, can you talk about face fillers?
Wow. So, back to the lips, right? Which is the one where I recommended the clove and the cinnamon. I find that most people that use my products are satisfied that they're not looking to use the fillers. It addresses enough of the needs that all those reasons that you're using the fillers go away, so you don't need to use toxic ingredients injected into your skin, into your body.
Great.
But yeah, no, so basically I would recommend, and you're welcome to contact me directly to ask me which products I would recommend and which areas specifically are your concern. But your skin looks young, you have vitality, you have all these other benefits that any reason why you'd be using filler, you don't need. Also, believe it or not, I like that red light therapy, which is excellent. Light therapy is brilliant. Red light therapy does a wonderful, wonderful job of smoothing out the skin. So you could get one of those red light machines and use that. Okay.
Good. So both simanavon.com and
It
navonnaturals.com.
goes to the same website. Yes, Sima Navon,
Right.
whatever's easiest for you, or Navon Naturals.
Great. Sima, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. We did a great job.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
say
coming.
one thing quick.
Good.
My pleasure. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody. Thank you for asking me.